Hey Anna, it's Elijah. This is the video I told you I put together to show you guys what you can do to improve your customer base and your online presence. So if you're wondering why I'm doing this, I'll tell you right off the bat. It's because I realize when companies like yourself are trying to grow, you tend to neglect your online presence. And if you know how important your online presence is, then what's prevented you from hiring someone is that you don't trust them, you don't know if they're knowledgeable, and if you have hired someone, those guys just aren't doing you a justice. So I figured out when I put videos together like this and I give people free custom tips on what to do to improve their business with their customer base immediately, they tend to come back and say, you know what, Elijah, thank you so much for that. We trust you. Would you do it for us? And of course I oblige. And if at the end of this video you figured out that I've got a lot more to teach you than what I'm putting on in this video, and you guys just want to set up an appointment to talk about how I can grow your business, learn more about what your dreams and your desires are for your business in the future, then send me an email or give me a call and we'll do that. So without further ado, I'm going to hop right into what I'm going to talk to you about. I'm going to talk about content, citations, and backlinks. The first being content. So I had the chance to visit you guys' website, and it's a nice website. Immediately the first thing I realized though is that you don't have 1,500 words. So if you're wondering why 1,500 words is some magical keyword or a number or why it's necessary, it's because Google sees that if a company has 1,500 words at minimum in content on their front page, that they have a lot of good verbiage and gouge to give out to customers. So they say that's worthy of being moved up in the ranks than other pages. So I checked out your competition, and all I did was look up landscape design Virginia. So just so you know, that word gets searched like 320 times, but landscape services gets searched over 1,000 times. In Virginia specifically, it gets searched like 1,600. So I would recommend changing your keyword. But anyway, I came up with Dreamscape Designers Landscape Company. So I looked at their page and immediately I realized although they have a nice video and video content gets people today, they don't have 1,500 words, which means that they can get beat. So I'm going to move you over to a tool I call WhiteSpark. WhiteSpark is about 30 to 70 bucks a month. And what it is a citation website. So citations are where it's like an online directory. It's where you leave your business name, your address, your phone number, and your website. You guys have about 37 citations, which is really nice. It's good. There are a couple you're missing, but it's nice. Your competition has 28. The deal is anything that I see on here that belongs to them that you don't have, I can get for you. Moving on, I'm going to take you to a different website that I use. I use Majestic. This tool is really awesome because it goes over backlinks, which are the third thing I told you to talk about, right? So backlinks are important for many different reasons, but I'll explain to you what a backlink really is. So imagine you're a fresh high schooler, like you are right now, and you've never been to that school. You're not popular because you don't know anyone, but someone meets you at lunch and they like you, and you come to find out that that person's popular, so they invite you into their crowd, and now you're part of the popular crowd. Websites work the same way. So the way Google sees it is that there are websites that have really, really high rating, and they tend to link to websites only because they figured out those websites are valid and they have something to offer the community. So when they link and they do what's called a do follow link to that website, Google says, wow, this must be a really good website with great content. So that's what backlinks are. Good news, you guys have a trust flow and a citation flow that's really close to 1. It's like over 1 actually. What I do is I take 10 and I divide it by 8, and then it gives me a close range to 1, and it puts you on this little slope right here, which Google says is having a perfect website. So kudos on that. I checked out your competition. They have 0 trust flow and they have a lot of citation flow, which my problem with this is for these guys to have 0 trust flow and a lot of citation flow and you to be beating them, they're still getting searched before you are on Google, which means that we've got to do something about that, which takes me to my next tool. My next tool is called Ahrefs. It's about 600 bucks a month. You don't have to spend that because you don't have to buy the tool. You can use a tool called SEO Quick or SEM Rush. They have like a 10 to 14 day free trial, so you can get some information from them within that time period. The reason why I like Ahrefs is because it gives me organic keywords and organic traffic. It tells me a whole lot more than that, and I don't have time in a 5-minute video to go over that with you, but I did want to show you something. So you have 38 organic keywords. Your keywords that bring you the most traffic right now is your name, Edward Gosman and Associates. It's your dad and your grandpa's name. That's what brings in the most traffic. As you can see, it's not a lot of traffic because those two have really low search volume. So when I look down here at the rest of the things that have high search volume, because they're not featured correctly in your content, you're not going to get the quality that you're looking for out of it. So I took a look at your competitors. They have 149 keywords and their traffic mirrors just about. That's a proper use of good keywords. The biggest thing I wanted to show you was that landscape company, a volume of 1300 with a keyword difficulty of 10. What that means is this tells you how many backlinks you need to have in order to be able to rank for this keyword. It's bringing them most of the money. Not just that, but landscape design Virginia Beach. Dreamscapes design is their own personal, but I wanted to show you that 1300 searches brings in enough traffic. If people were coming to you just based off that keyword alone, you guys would improve your traffic. So in closing, I said I'd talk about 3 things with you today: content, citations, and backlinks, and I did. On your content, you need 1500 words minimum for your home page. That's going to beat out all your competition because Google will see that you have something worthy to say to your customers. Citations, that's your digital footprint, or it's the directory where your address goes. You guys need 200 to 300 of those to beat out all competition. Right now you're beating your current competition, but if you went about 20 to 30 more than what you have, you'd really be dominating them in citations, and you probably earn a couple backlinks you didn't know you could get. Lastly, backlinks, site authority. You guys, you have a good quality of backlinks right now because your trust flow is pretty good, but what you need are more backlinks than what you have because your competitor has more backlinks than you. So thanks so much for taking time out of your day, Anna, to check this video out. I hope you forward it up to your father or your grandfather so they can see it too. If you guys realize that I've got a lot of things I can teach you and help you out in moving your business forward and you want to talk about it, send me an email or give me a call and I'd love to set up an appointment with you guys. If not, and you just want to take this free information that I gave you and you want to turn around and apply it to your business, please do. All I ask is that you give me feedback on what I could do to better present this to people like yourselves. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.